I want to retire and become an organic farmer. I've heard that so many thousands of times, it's not even funny, right? Over the last 5-6 years since we started Farmizon. So the problem is that I see one very standard script which plays out. So people get some extra cash, they go in and buy a farmland, they get excited by the romantic idea of farming. Then they read up on SPNF, permaculture, all of these other things, and they try to, grow some stuff. Then they lose money, and after some time, they just abandon the project, right? And they give up on their dreams of organic farming. We see this play out so many times that it's not funny. So we thought we should do something about it. So what we have launched is what's called the Farmizon Organic Farming Bootcamp. It's a 100% online program. And the way this works is basically what we have realized is that there are 3 very critical aspects of organic farming which everybody needs to know before they actually start their journey. So the first part is the science of organic farming, right? What is cation exchange capacity? How do plants actually get nutrients, right? What role does soil biology have to play, right? All of this. How do you do composting for the farm? What's a good temperature to maintain there? What sort of seeds should you be using? What sort of DIY concoctions you need to create? See, the thing is that unless you understand the science behind it, and if you only get into the recipes of how to do organic farming, you are never able to modify things according to your context, observe what's going on in your farm and then do the modifications, unless you understand the fundamental principles and the science behind it. So that's number one. The second part of the course covers the practice of organic farming, right? Right from knowing how to stop people from stealing your drums of Jivamrita, or figuring out how to get some of the government subsidies. Do you need certification? What should you do for getting that? All of this stuff, right? The real practical hardcore aspects of organic farming. How do you make your farm operations lean? How do you make sure you can minimize the amount of labor that you need? Should you be growing stuff in your nursery? How do you do nursery management? How do you do seed management, right? How do you manage irrigation most effectively? All of these very practical aspects of organic farming. So that's the second part. And the third part of the course deals with the business of organic farming, right? We tell every aspiring organic farmer that you need to start thinking of how you are going to sell your produce before you take your first steps in growing your produce. And that's very, very important, right? You need to understand how to sell your produce as well. So our course basically talks about all 3 of these angles with a bunch of mentors who are on board, who come in every single class and talk about their specific experience. There are a bunch of real world assignments, and the idea is that when you graduate from this course in about 3 months, 12 weeks, 24 live sessions along with all of this course material, etc., which is there, you should actually have a full-fledged business plan, production plan, a full budget, your crop rotation plan for the next 3-4 years, and you should have all of this ready with you so that you know what you're getting into and you can then execute it, right? You should be doing this even before you have purchased your farmland, right? If you do not own farmland, or if you're not planning to own farmland, even then this course is useful for you, because we also talk about how you can lease land and then grow an organic farm on it, right? So whether you are a traditional farmer thinking of moving to organic, or whether you are somebody who has just done a little bit of balcony gardening and you aspire to become an organic farmer after retirement, or you are a weekend farmer, you have some land and you are trying to figure out how to make things grow there, make some productive use of it, or you have some farmland in your family and you want to make sure that that land is productively used for organic farming, we have something for you in this course. So just go to www.farmizon.com, look for the Organic Farming Bootcamp and sign up. October intakes are on right now. Thank you.